getting and not bother themselves to look for a better work to do. Therefore, the rate of unemployment in such society will keep increasing. Also, we have discriminating factor in the place of work, maybe discrimination on the basis of age, on the basis of class, on the basis of ethnicity, on the basis of color and race. We have some companies that classify the set of degree that they want and the set of class or degree that they want. Say first class, or some, for example, like banking, they need and they always request for a young age, whereby those young age person, they are not so many in the society. Those that are available in society, they are above the age. So all these discriminating factors can be a factor that cause unemployment. Effect of unemployment. There are so many effects of unemployment in a society. One, unemployment increases susceptibility to malnutrition, to illness, to mental stress, and loss of self-esteem. All this can be caused by unemployment. When there's unemployment, there's no money, there's no work at hand, therefore you may not be able to get enough money to take care of yourself. As a result of that, sickness can come in, malnutrition can arise. Also, great depression. It can lead to great depression in someone. It can affect someone's emotional feelings and the rest. Also, it leads to the creation of many self-employed in a country. Yes, as we have some likely negative effects, this is part of the positive one in a way that it will make someone to think that, oh, what can I do by myself? Let me start this in a little way. So it creates so many self-employment in a country. Also, unemployment can cause underemployment. Underemployment in the sense whereby the quality of the quality of what you can render, you will not be able to pay for, because people will employ so many people and not pay them enough. In that case, underemployment is taking place. Then the fear of job loss can support psychological anxiety. So many people may not be satisfied with what they are doing, and yet they will not want to lose the job because there is no better one or any other available outside them, which can cause a kind of psychological anxiety. Also, it leads to the inability to meet the financial obligation in the society. There are so many financial obligations expected of a person in the society, like paying tax, paying rent, and so many other fees. But if there is no employment, how can someone take care of all these obligations? It will be very somehow difficult for citizens to take care of these obligations. Also, it causes underutilization of mental and physical resources. When there is no employment, someone that has been trained for years in the university and there is no employment, if it stays for a long period of time without practicing or doing anything related to what he has been trained to do, he may lose some of these resources, some of these mental and physical resources that he has acquired. That is another effect. It also affects the government revenue. The more people employed in a society, the more revenue that will go to the government. But if there is no enough people working in the society, government will not get enough revenue, such as tax and other fees in the society. Yet, government will have to pay more, will have to spend more to take care of both those that are employed and those that are not employed without getting enough revenue. And the last one, it also increases the crime rate in the society. When people are not well employed, or when people are not even employed at all, they think of the other means to take care of themselves. Especially in such situation, the other means that they'll be thinking of is usually a crime, is usually an evil, which is just to enrich themselves in order to make life worth living for themselves. Let's consider some questions under unemployment. One, all people in the working age population can be divided into dash. A, either overemployed or underemployed. B, potential employees. C, labor force participants. D, employed, unemployed, and underemployed. Number 2, the unemployment rate measures the percentage of dash, the working age population who can't find a job. B, people in the labor force who can't find a job. C, people who want full-time jobs but can't find them. C, D, the working age population that can't find full-time job. Number 3, a person quits a job in order to spend time looking for a better paying job. This is an example of dash. A, frictional unemployment. B, seasonal unemployment. C, structural unemployment. D, cyclical unemployment. Number 4, how will you best describe a manufacturing employee who has been fired because he was replaced by a robot, that is a new technology, and does not have the skills necessary to help operate the robot? A, structural unemployed. B, cyclical unemployed. C, entrant or re-entrant. D, job labor. Number 5, full employment means that dash. A, there is no cyclical or frictional unemployment. B, no one is unemployed. C, there is no structural or frictional unemployment. D, there is no capable hands that is idle. Now let's look at it one after the other and answer them. In question 1 that says that all people in the working age population can be divided into dash. It can be divided into employed, unemployed, and underemployed. These are the people that fall within the range of working age. We can have those that are employed, those that are not employed, and those that are underemployed. Number 2, that says the unemployment rate measures the percentage of dash. It measures the percentage of people in the labor force who can't find a job. People within the labor force are the people that are working age but can't find a job. Number 3, a person quit a job in order to spend time looking for a better paying job. This is an example of frictional unemployment. That is, doing a job, quit, and looking for a better one. That is a frictional unemployment. And number 4 that says, how will you best describe a manufacturing employee who has been fired because he was replaced by a robot? That is new technology, and the person doesn't have enough skill necessary to help operate the robot. And that is an example of structurally unemployed. Such person is structurally unemployed because of the structural changes in the company he was fired. And the last one that says full employment means dash. Full employment means there is no capable hands that is idle. That is, a larger percentage, more than 95% of the capable hands in the labor force, those that are able and of working age, none of them are idle. That is, like 95% of them are employed, whether fully employed or they have something reasonable. In that case, we will say we have full employment.